Nicki must have not heard how the Carters move because Baby, after months of Beyoncé staying quiet as Nicki bashed her and Jay-Z unprovoked, she is finally clapping back by pulling strings to blackball her for good. Whatever album Nicki announced she was going to be releasing next year will definitely be the worst performing album of her career. To make matters even worse, Nicki's trifling self had the nerve to speak on Beyoncé's kids. I don't know what kind of substance Nicki has allegedly been hooked on these last couple of days because Baby, Granny has been acting the absolute fool on social media. She went from calling Cardi's kids ugly monkeys to now talking about Bey's kids. Mind you, this is the same woman who swore that she would never speak on anyone's kids.
The world know that Nicki Minaj would never, has never, and will never speak ill of anyone's child. I am not a clown. That's clown shit.
Per her own words, not mine, she is a clown. And now she's increasing her clown behavior by coming for Beyoncé's kids because they are apparently autistic. Whole time, her son is also allegedly slow and he spends his time banging spoons on tables.
Papa. Go get him.
Nicki has been attacking Beyoncé and Jay-Z for years now because in her head, they are the cause of all her life problems. She started coming for Jay last year while she was in the middle of her beef with Megan Thee Stallion. On the next song, I delve into all the people Desiree allegedly fired for unknown reasons. Other things as well. So many people were blindsided and hurt by her. Allegedly. She's willing to go broke to try to replace me? Fix it, Jesus. She even got into it with the popular hip-hop journalist Elliot Wilson for dragging her after she appeared in a live stream with Kai Cenat to promote her album, claiming that he was being paid off by Jay-Z to spread lies about her. Elliot, if you'd spit Jay-Z out for 1 second, you'd be able to be happy for the newcomers. Isn't that how y'all tried to tarnish my image? By saying I'm not welcoming new girls in? Did songs with all of them, though. Why you not happy for a young black man like Kai? Tomorrow, be
tweets I've seen you post disrespecting me, idiot Wilson. All of y'all, for some reason, when y'all are around certain people, y'all feel that y'all have this power. Why? When y'all have an affiliation to Jay-Z in some sort of way, y'all be thinking that y'all can disrespect and violate.
Nicki also accused Jay-Z of getting her arrested to sabotage her tour. If y'all remember, she was arrested last year during the European leg of her Pink Friday 2 tour after someone tipped the police that she was transporting substances from America into Amsterdam.
Did they say?
Second?
Tell me again.
The police officer told me we have to offload all the luggage.
Okay.
And to search everything of your luggage. I'm so sorry to say that.
But isn't that what you planned on doing from the get-go? Why didn't you guys search it before it went on the plane?
They did just a random quick check, but now they want to open it. And first of all, because you filmed him, and he was like...
Because I filmed him?
Yeah, he was like... he doesn't believe that you don't have more with you than you say.
No, he asked me, do I have any more in those purses? And I said no. And I asked him, where are my bags? They took my bags and put it on the plane before I could know what bags are on the plane.
I see.
Yeah. So.
I'm so sorry for that.
Okay, of course.
They've been trying to stop me from coming to every show. They took my bags before I could see them, put it on the plane, now saying they're waiting on customs. This is what it looks like when people are paid big money to try to sabotage a tour after all else failed. Everything they've done is illegal. They're being paid big money to try to sabotage my tour because so many people are mad that it's this successful and they can't eat off me. They got caught stealing money from my travel jets, got fired, got mad. This is how they plant things in your luggage. The popular YouTube blogger, Storm Monroe, who usually gets all his tea from Hollywood insiders, he said he got word that Jay-Z was behind this and that there is a paid more in Nicki's team who has been getting paid by Roc Nation to give them information on everything Nicki does. That's how the Dutch police knew there was weed in Nicki's luggage even before she arrived. It was all a setup from the beginning to label her as a cokehead and sabotage her tour with bad press.
I was told was that allegedly Jay-Z and Roc Nation is behind this. Jay-Z and Roc Nation has been after Nicki for a while, especially after she released that song Bigfoot, Goodfoot. But even long before then, there had been beef, which I did not realize. So, from what I'm being told, Jay-Z was trying to get her arrested, but of course legally. That's why they waited till she was overseas to do this to her. Roc Nation wanted to make sure that when she got arrested or apprehended for whatever, because you know in the industry they can get you set up with all kinds of charges, all right? It said that they wanted to make sure her husband was not with her because her husband is her protection, which we know that. We know that. Roc Nation is looking to bankrupt Nicki. And this is why there has been several stories planted about her being broke, going broke, or needing to constantly tour because she's close to being broke. This was absolute setup and sabotage. And if I was Nicki, I would fire my whole team. Fire the whole security team. There is a mole. Get rid of them all. There is a mole. Because now that I think about it, Roc Nation got Meg. The only competition that Nicki has is Meg. Let's keep it real. It ain't Lotto. It ain't Mocha Latte. What's the other rappers out here? There's nobody. It ain't Cardi. I know y'all wanted it to be Cardi. It ain't Cardi. She was absolutely set up. Also, Tory Lanez was supposed to sign the Roc Nation first, and the second option was Meg. See? But y'all remember when Tory Lanez's daddy said, "This is Roc Nation," we all thought he was crazy.
Right after this, she was right back on Jay-Z's neck again. And this time, she was accusing him of scamming her out of $200 million. So, in 2015, Jay dragged Nicki, Rihanna, Alicia Keys, and a bunch of other celebrities into a deal with Tidal, only for him to go behind their backs and sell Tidal for $300 million. Now, since Nicki owned a 3% stake in the company, she was supposed to receive about $8.9 million, but according to her, she didn't get anything. And when her lawyers reached out to Jay to pay up, he only wanted to give her $1 million out of the $8.9 million she was supposed to receive. Not only that, she also said he tried to get her to sign an NDA before receiving that $1 million. And baby, Nicki wasn't going for none of that. Neither Bey nor Jay responded to this, but Beyonce's mama and her sister Solange sure did. At this point, they were really sick of Nicki's constant harassment. Beyonce's mama, Miss Tina, posted a photo of her and Beyonce with a shady caption that said, "Good morning, it feels good to wake up knowing my faves didn't lose their minds like some people. Y'all have a great day. Remember to ignore the ignorance," as at Miss Tina Knowles would say. The Barbs chewed her up so bad for this that she ended up editing the caption to this one, in which she said, "Wow, I reposted this because it was talking about our relationship. It had nothing to do with anyone other than me and Beyonce. Please stop being messy and dragging me into something I don't have anything to do with. You guys should be ashamed." Solange got on Instagram and posted these creepy photos of the idols she's been worshiping, which people speculated was a warning against Nicki to back off before she placed a curse on her. And just when we thought it couldn't get any worse, she decided to attack Jay-Z for trying to silence his estranged son, Rymir Sutherwaite. Rymir is the man who has been claiming for years that Jay-Z impregnated his mama when she was 16 and refuses to take responsibility. Nicki decided to repost this IG post that 50 Cent had made about Jay Bastard's son, with a caption over it that said, "Jay-Z is trending because the judge has granted Rymir request to move forward with his case, and the judge has demanded Jay-Z to respond to Rymir paternity lawsuit by July 18th #Jay-Z." Is this why he was trending the other day? I don't know. To God be the glory. Now, when it comes to Beyonce now pulling strings to get Nicki blackballed, it isn't just because of the constant attacks on Jay-Z, on No Baby. The main reason she's going after Nicki is because during Nicki's recent back and forth with Cardi B, she decided to attack Beyonce and Jay's kids. This was unprovoked as hell because Jay didn't even have anything to do with it. So the fact that she'll come for not just them, but their children as well is insane. So basically, Cardi made this tweet that said, "You said you gonna kick my child's gums back? Didn't you say you was in New York? This past words now. Where the F you at? Cause today gonna be the day I go to jail." To which Nicki replied, "Camel and Rat, we are not fazed by botted tweets and bots in the comments. That's precisely why you broke now. Desiree got fillers since I said she ugly now. She uglier. Oh girl, Camel. Let's talk about your kids today. That's on the docket, boy." Whew, if Beyonce finally needed a reason to teach Nicki a lesson, it would be this right here. Mind you, from what Cardi said, Nicki's son allegedly isn't the brightest either. So the fact that she feels this comfortable speaking on everyone's kid is crazy. One person said, "I said it once and say it again." Beyonce about to attack them pockets in a sneak attack. Better stop playing. And the Barbs might be crazy, but they not the hive. It's about be set on. Another person said, "Nicki Minaj, whatever issue you got with Jay-Z, keep it that way. Watch your mouth about Beyonce and her kids. She is the real queen you want to be. But now I want to know your thoughts. What do you think about Nicki speaking on Beyonce and Jay-Z's kids? And do y'all think Nicki deserves whatever lashings the Carters are about to give her? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and don't forget to click here to watch this other messy video.